Okie dokes, we are back live once again, and we're continuing along with our Stalker run here in the Long Dark Tales from the Far Territory edition. So, hey there, hi there, ho there, duders and dudettes, welcome back, and a fine welcome to you if you're new to the broadcast. We are happy to have you along for the ride. Where that rat currently sees us is still in Coastal Highway, but we have completed our third trade with the trader. We just need to go hit up his lockbox, grab our goodies, of which we have Porter's soup recipe. We got 3 jars of pickles, I think 3 jars, and a big old bag of salt. That's going to be coming back here, but as soon as we're done with that, we are hopefully going to finally move on to a new region. Tentatively, I've decided we should go to Bleak Inlet, possibly go open up the ammo workbench, but we'll see how that goes. There's a lot of distance between here and there, and I might change my mind. Anywho, that's what's on tap. We'll see how it goes. For right now, we have about 13 pounds of carry weight. The bag of salt is 17 pounds. I don't know how much the pickles are going to weigh. And the potato soup recipe is a card, so that's not going to weigh anything. We do have the Traverse on us. Pretty sure I grabbed it. Yes, we do. So, comes down to it, we could just use that to transport it all back. Speaking of, we do have a car battery here. Maybe... I don't even need the Traverse for it. Alright, we're going to bring that over to the box. Trade one heavy item for another. Because if we need the car battery for a trade, it'll already be over there. We won't have to go through the motions of bringing it. Seems like a sensible approach. Oh, this sucks. Ah, it's foggy, alright. I thought it stalled. We should be alright. Probably gonna have wolves. Which is why I'm carrying the battery. Otherwise, I'd throw it in the Traverse. Probably want to get a gun out. That'd be a smart thing to do. I do not like the fog. We won't get lost going where we're going, but we're not going to see what's in front of us. I think there's something on the ice over here. Or it could just be my TV screen. As long as we go this direction. We do have a scent on us. Actually, we can probably... Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah. Tell it run. Oh god, there's another one. Keep it moving. Probably a couple more. Our scent meter's going. Oh yeah, that is something on my TV screen. A little black line. I thought it was like a carcass off in the distance. And now I'm hyper-focused on it. Oh, that's going to be distracting. What did we leave over here? Rancid Coho 7. We don't need that. What we can do. Water's still clutch. Grab this and drop this over there too. The traders had a hankering for lamp oil every time we've done a transaction with them. as I stated on the previous stream, we're probably going to neglect to do anything that requires that moving forward. But we'll see. We come across jerry cans in our travels. We'll try and transport them back. But until that becomes a reality, I'm probably going to avoid doing lamp oil quests. If you were with us for the last one, most of the stream was just me in the fishing hut trying to get fucking fish cooked to get lamp oil. That was very tedious and quite boring. I don't want to do that again. Oh, I left my rabbit snares out. That's not good. These are probably ruined. Two of them haven't been touched. This one's busted and no rabbit bites, so usually that would lead to it being ruined. What do you know? I'm just gonna leave that there. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna be here anytime soon, so we might as well just bring these up to the cabin. It's been a while, but if I remember correctly, you can break down the busted snares, but all you're gonna get is a piece of reclaimed wood. You don't get the gut back. So I'm just gonna leave that one there. I don't really care about it. Reclaimed wood is a dime a dozen. And here in Slammyland, we got ourselves some snow, so that's kind of fitting. Not much though. I think we're... Yeah, it already stopped. I think we've got like maybe between 1 and 3 inches. Which likely is not going to last. It's going to be like high 30s and then low 40s the following day. That's plenty fine by me. Let's see, snares. Oh yeah, and I want to drop the crummy hatchet at the fishing hut. No, we're going down to the box. I'm going to leave the battery down there, but the snares I'll leave in here. I can figure out where the hell they are. There you go. Oh, I probably shouldn't have brought the woodworking tools with me. But we gotta go back to the garage anyway, so hopefully I remember that those are in our inventory. If we do make more bases down the line... in a further location, we'll be sure to bring them with us. But for right now, I'm happy with just having the Quonset garage as a buildable base. We still got 900 more days to kill, so I'm sure we'll be doing some crafting. Probably won't focus on that till we've gone to all the regions. Explode. So we got one battery already over here, now we got 2. What else did I want to leave here? Lantern fuel. There we go. Anything else we need to leave behind that he's going to want? Hatchets go in the fishing hut. Birch bark I could probably leave. No, we'll keep that on us for teas. Alright, so the pickle jars are 1 1/3 pounds each, so that's 4 pounds total. 22 pounds of salt. Okay, that's I thought it. Oh, it's 17 for the meat carrying box. Yeah, no, we're definitely overweight now. Or are we? It says we're at 87.85. No, okay, yeah, never mind. 109.89. We're still later than we were with the battery, so no complaints. But that scraping noise in the background is them shoveling. There's always something in the background. That's one of the pros of where Slammy lives. They're pretty up on top of these kind of things. I'll probably be by a few times just to sprinkle salt and shit down. I was out having a smoke and a coffee and I talk with the maintenance guy. He's a hot shit. He's no longer our main maintenance guy, but he's like the main maintenance guy for all the buildings that they have. But he was like the main maintenance guy when I first moved in. And we've commiserated about some of the clientele that lives here quite a few times. He has seen some shit. Pretty no-nonsense guy. That's kind of why we get along. Can I interest anybody in some fish? We got plenty to go around. My drawback is I didn't leave any water here, but that's easy enough to make, so no worries. And I should have learned from the last time this backpack's on fucking fragile ice. But, dope, nope, just not worth it. Oh, thank you. The ore is still over here, but we'll leave that. I imagine we've had a blizzard, so we can... For some reason, nothing new's washed ashore over here, and we've had multiple blizzards. But over here, usually replenishes itself, so we'll take a look. And I'm wondering, I doubt we're going to get another aurora tonight. Thinking if I push myself, I can go over to the mine. And if we do happen to go, we can go down there and explore before we leave. It does not look like we got new stuff. No, wait, I take it back. What is that? Oh, the hacksaw, yeah. We're already well overweight. Don't break. Yeah, 88%, that's worth it. We'll bring it back to the garage. Yeah, change of plans. We're probably not going to be going to the Aurora mine. I forgot we get this big-ass bag of salt. That should probably be our priority to get rid of that. But the other reason I kind of want to try to get down to the Aurora mine is for some reason my gut's telling me there's going to be coffee down there. We've already depleted all the cans that we had. But there's usually a good item or two worthwhile to go down there for, so we'll see. Priority right now, get back to the garage, unload all the weight. Oh, there's the dog. Nice to see he's wide awake. His owner's a fucking probably 3 sheets to the wind. They were up all day fucking partying. What a shock! A little bit of karaoke, a little bit of shitty driving game. No arguments. Yeah, woke up to the dog out in the balcony at like 2 in the morning, and woke up at 3 to them fucking clomping around and acting a fool. But thankfully I was at least able to go back to sleep each time, so... It is getting really fucking ridiculous. Having my sleep schedule get altered. Going through the motions of spending the entire week getting it back on fucking track. Just to get to the weekend to have them fuck it up all over again. Rinse, wash, repeat. I gotta stay vigilant about it this weekend, because we got a lot of shit going on Monday. The annual inspection, which could be anywhere between the hours of 9 and 5 in the morning. 9 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. And then therapy at 1. Knowing my luck, that's where they gotta show up. Well, we'll see how it goes. We want to go, yeah. It was one of those, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Because I was thinking maybe just fucking take therapy off this week. But if I had done that, then the inspection folks would show up fucking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed at like 9 o'clock, proving it moot to have canceled the appointment. But whatever, we just take it as it comes. That's all you can really do in life. Like right now in the game, I would love to chug a coffee and be able to run, but I think we only got 2 left. Yeah, we should definitely save those for emergencies. But as I've pointed out previously, nope, I want the water. Sleep gauge and the food gauge, when they run out, you don't really lose too much condition bar all that quickly. It's your temperature and your water you gotta worry about. Yeah, the sleep gauge has been down. We haven't even lost a sliver of the condition bar. That little extra from the well-fed bonus will probably still have half of that by the time I get back to the garage. Dude, there's no way you can smell me from there. Well, you're already fucking beelining it to me, so I'm gonna have to throw down with you. I'd like to conserve the ammo, but that's another reason why I want to branch out to the regions we haven't gone to yet. Also the reason I'm eyeballing going to Bleak Inlet, because then we can open up the workbench. Actually, if we are going to go there, I should probably bring, I think we have 1 bag of dusting sulfur and 4 stump removers. We have some scrap lead. Maybe I should bring that with me. Suck her off, Doug. They didn't leave him out in the fucking balcony, did they? They wouldn't shock me. It's a very distinct noise when he's inside barking and when he's outside barking. And God forbid they ever take the fucking thing for a walk. We have an indoor dog. Yeah, there's a deer. Hopefully no bear, because I can't run right now. Yeah, maybe they did take it for a walk. That sounded further away. Holy shit. If that's the case, I'll take it back. Hello, Mr. Deer. Should I kill you? You looking all majestic. Not gonna really aim my shot all that well. My sleep gauge is gone. Ah, you fucker. Oh, sweet. Thanks for making it easy for me. Fucking awesome. Hell yeah. He's coming right for us. Alright, well, we're gonna come back out and harvest him in a second. We can use his meat for some recipes. Possibly porter's soup. But next order of business, let's get rid of this 20-pound bag of fucking salt. That'd probably be wise. There you are. Definitely lightens the load. Yoink. Doesn't look like it would weigh that much, but yeah. Kind of like a bag of concrete. Pickles are gonna go over here. Fish is gonna go in our belly. We should like stack them up on top of each other. Be more aesthetically pleasing. Alright, hacksaw's going on the workbench. Or is it? We're running out of space up here. Hang on a second. And hatchet can go there. This is where the OCD comes into play. Oh. Tweaking like a meth head over here. Find your happy place. There you go. Oh, buck off. There you go. Why did I put food over here? I got no idea. It's gonna stay there. I'll just ignore it. Alright, there we get all that. How much does this weigh? Oh, it's only one piece of scrap wood. Alright, we are at 87, so we'll still have plenty of weight, because I do want to divert. We're gonna go to the Carter Dam. I want to grab Vaughn's rifle, and then we'll just double back and probably climb down the rope and go directly to Bleak Inlet. We're gonna wind up getting a whole bunch more sewing kits, so I'll leave that one behind too. And then we already have two on the bench. The stump remove is going to stay on us for a while. There might even be some. I don't think there was any at the Carter Dam, but I think there was some in the trailers just outside. We don't need that tinder, so I'm going to put that with the pile. Oh, that's why we have a scent. I forgot we were carrying them pies. I want to go harvest this deer, but I'd rather do it without a scent to begin with, because if there's any predators around, they would, Probably get inquisitive. More so knowing that the bay is right up the road. Don't really want to get mauled again. I want everything off of this. This is asking for trouble. There's the whoosh. No whoosh? Cool. Alright. Oh, wow, we don't need no animal fat. We got plenty of cooking oil inside. I'll leave a few pieces out here. I don't even think I've looked at porter soup recipe. I don't know what it's going to call for. But we have broth. Hopefully it doesn't call for carrots, because we don't have fucking but one of those. Which, surprisingly, we went to all the cabins around here, and all we came up with was one carrot in the entire region. That's kind of ridiculous. Let's see, we got the storm lantern over here we can use. Though I wonder, if you break these down, do you get the fuel out of it? I imagine you would. Huh. I don't usually use the storm lanterns, but I just want to be able to see what the hell I'm doing. There you go. Porter soup calls 2 carrots. You son of a bitch. Cattail stalks? What the fuck? 2 carrots, 6 cattail stalks. Timing and raw, we don't have any of that. Broth and salt. We have broth and salt. It's gonna be a while before we make porter soup. Because thanks to the trader, you don't get ptarmigans in Coastal Highway anymore. Thompson family stew, canned corn, carrots. Wait, let me go up here for a second. So that's kind of weird. This calls specifically for 2 carrots. Thompson's family soup calls for 0.88 pounds of carrots. How much does carrot weigh? 0.2. So 4 carrots, alright. Random, but good to know. And I suppose we don't have any water here. Oh, we got a bottle. But we're about to cook up some deer meat, so we'll probably just make some more. Alright, I think we can get by without the storm lantern. Let's put you back in your home. Grab a book. Replenish that before we take off too. I'm trying to remember. I know we had a bunch of fir limbs. I know we still have a whole bunch of cedar we walked by when we came in. I don't know if I brought the fir limbs to the trader or not. First and foremost, thing of water. How many pies we got? 2, right? Let's do another thing of deer pies. Where are you? Here you go. Now, I don't know off the top of my head. I've probably tried it previously, but I'm not sure if, like, the recipes, if the meat gets ruined, it's still viable for the recipes. I know you can still cook it and bring it back to 50%, but because by the time we get back, yeah, all that stuff we left out front's gonna be ruined. Not like deer aren't plentiful around here. I'm sure we can get more. Water's done. How much do we have total? 0.58. I mean, we do have that for backup. That's 0.26, right? Yeah. Alright, so as long as we have something here. I want to see. Where's the... We have broth, right? Yeah. Nope, that's salt. Oh, I am so confused. I could have sworn we have broth in here. Unless I put it too close to the fire and it burnt up. Pickles, salt. I guess I didn't grab any broth. That's a shame. Nope. Alright, well, I guess we're not making soup then. Where are you back in there? Yeah, you can have the sticks too. Yeah, we'll just cook up the venison. Probably not going to take all of it with us. 3 portions should be enough to keep us going. The internet connection quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Well, I think we're still broadcasting, so we'll see what the fuck happens. Haven't seen that notification in a while. Cooked. Good to go. 44 minutes. You know what? Fuck it. A batch of water. We'll do 2 batches of water. Why not? Perfect. And sleep for 2 hours to make sure it doesn't burn up. And then we'll get the rest of our sleep. Again, I don't think we're getting an aurora. Yeah, the water survived. Good. Alright. I'm probably just gonna leave that in the stove. No need to really grab it and take it off. It's gonna stay regardless of how you leave it. 8 hours? Sure, why not? And another day has dawned. But being that we've got 1 gallon of water up there, we can take you with us. Chop you down. I kind of want to go over and get the cattail stuff. Actually, no. Here's what we'll do. We'll test Slammy's memory, which we all know is going to be a fail. Woodworking tools, we need to drop. I remember that. I'll hold off on finishing that off. We can do that at the Carter Dam if we need to. This is going to last for a while. But we are going to have to address the weight situation. Well, not really. Once we get to the rope, we'll have digested a bunch of the food and probably more than half of the water, so we'll be underweight to climb the rope down. Ah, never mind. We gotta get rid of that cooking shit. We don't need the flour or the cooking oil. Well, look at that. We're underweight again. Ain't life grand. I'm kind of thinking maybe I should bring... Yeah, we'll probably find skillets in the future. Is there anything else I don't desperately need to bring with me? Claimed wood can go. Coal I can leave behind. We're gonna find some up before we go into the ravine. And while we go through the ravine, we'll get some more too. Nothing extra in the clothing department. So the meat we're gonna go through. Oh yeah. Definitely want to get rid of the fresh guts and the deer skin. That's something we should look at. 86%. Yeah, we're not going to need to fix those anytime soon. Alright, we do have the fur limbs. We do have the cedar. Oh shit. No, 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 no. We got two of them. Yeah, we used one for the bearskin rug, which was pointless. Fuck off, dog! Trying to see what the other one's rated at. 61. Alright, so maybe they don't go below. Because one of these has been here since we originally came through. The other one was the bear that we killed when we got back here. So I assume they're gonna last. Alright, where are we going leaving here? Time of day. Let's take the road. You know what? I'm just gonna eat that. Not that we need the extra carry weight, but we get the three fresh ones we made, so. And here's hoping we're not greeted by any predators as soon as we walk out the door. I would like to see the moose, though. If I could bag him out before we take off, that would be great. That way we have the hide chilling here for when we return. Yep, that was wishful thinking. Alright, let's get out of here. That's the other reason I don't want to hang out here any longer than we have to. If we get another Aurora, I'm going to start another trade, and then we're going to stay here until we finish it. I don't want to do that. We got a whole wide world to explore. Off the top of my head, we started in Desolation Point, Kremlin Highway, Coastal Highway. We've gone to Mystery Lake, Timberwolf Mountain, Ash Canyon, and Pleasant Valley. We still have the eastern section of the regions to go, as well as the far territory. We do need to go back to Timberwolf Mountain at some point because we didn't do the summit. Ideally, I would go back there right now, but I'm not really up on going through soon just because of the game crashes. They threw a curveball at us when we were at Desolation Point the last time. I had to go harvest the fucking moose and the game crashed before the animation kicked in. That is a first. That has never happened. If the game's gonna crash, it's always either leaving an interior location to go outside or leaving the outside to go inside. Which I'd prefer the former, because once you go inside it saves. You don't have to backtrack all that much. But yeah, I'm gonna forgo the Aurora mine just because we're gonna be back here for the trader anyway. We'll have plenty of opportunities to head on in there and get what's waiting for us. Now, the problem is, this might have been a dumb idea to come this way, because I'm pretty sure we're gonna run into the Cougar. And we got a wolf. We have a scent, so he's probably gonna turn our way. So give him a chance, shall we? Yeah, prior to all this, I was thinking about bringing Barb's rifle, but I think that's gonna be more of a decoration. Keep that on the wall. Yeah, through all that. I'd prefer Vaughn's rifle. I'm pretty sure that's like the lightest one in the game. So if I'm gonna wander around with a rifle, that would be the one I'd prefer to have. And speaking of, we should probably have a gun out. Well, some form of weaponry. Lord knows the bear's gonna be up here. Been a minute since we were down this way, so I know he's in play. And the cougar as well. Fuck. You get the bow. Come on. Look. We could go up that way. We've already explored all of this, so there's really nothing we need to go out of our way to look at. Maybe it'll be wiser to go this way. The bear usually goes up to the cabin that's over that way. The campgrounds. But he also does come down here to where the bunny grove used to be. I don't think the bunny grove's over here anymore. But that used to be one of his pathways that he'd walk. So we should probably get you out. I'm not looking to go hunting. I'm just looking to get the fuck through here unscathed. But I figure when we return, we'll probably come through the ravine. So I don't want to deplete the cattail stalks over here, since we're going to need that for one of the recipes. So. Right here, Koga? Ah, it's just the ocean. That son of a bitch keeps me fucking very unsettled. I do not like the cougar. Oh, there's Mr. Bear. Hello. You stay right the fuck over there. Quickly. He's not close enough that he would start charging me, so I think we're good. Oh, he smells, so he's definitely going to want to turn. Oh, that sucks. I want that old man's beard. This has got to be stupid. This was a gamble. We're good. Hey, look, he didn't even know you were there. Oh. Don't want to see the cougar. Distress pistol, I gotta do shit for him. I really only had that out for the bear, so. Yeah, distress pistol doesn't even wound the fucking cougar. It'll startle him and make him run off. Which I guess would be alright, because I'm not really trying to kill the thing. I just don't want to get severe lacerations. That's crows. That's a bench. You can calm down, Slimy. But Load Tree, one of our subscribers, informed me that they moved the cougar from this location, but he's still on the map? As being over here? I don't trust it. That's a stone. We don't need that. This is where we originally saw her on the first go around. I think it was like right up here. I shot the distress pistol. Ah, there's the cabin. Bun buttons! Yeah, it's a little further up that way. I shot the distress pistol. He tucked tail and ran. That's the other thing, like, if I'm gonna take him on, I want the terrain to be as flat as possible. Trying to fight him on this shit, which, not be in your favor. It's kind of like the wolves, like, it's a lot easier to shoot at them when the ground's flat. And they also don't act as unpredictably. I don't hear him snarling. That's a good sign. Those are just stones. They're definitely in his area. Yeah, no, certainly would not want to deal with him right over here. Nope, get up there. If we get a struggle to get up here, he will too. But yeah, I think he was originally over in that location. It's like a little roadway. Yeah, you can see it from right here. Right off that ridge. I think his habitat is right underneath where the bridge goes over. Watch him be waiting right up here for me. Oh, you thought you could sneak by without paying the toll? Fuck you, buddy. We made it. So far. So there's the possibility I'm gonna wander off the bridge. The one area in the game where if you had stick drift, I would recommend just take a different path. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second if you're uninitiated. It'd be cool if they gave you the option to come up here with like a plank and just lay it down. But yeah, I don't like this section. Alright, we're good. I would not recommend running across those. Because again, one false step and fucking bye-bye run. No, you could pause it and exit out of the game and save yourself. You just have to go back to your previous save spot. Which I think would be when you first come into the region. I assume it saves. Never really paid attention, so could be, possibly, I don't know. I would assume as much. It's probably like any other location. When you enter and it automatically saves it for you. And now that I'm thinking about it, that's worth checking. I think all the transfer passes are cougar free. I know. Yeah, we haven't marked any of this, but there's no cougar icons. So yeah, I'm pretty sure small little transfer regions are free of cougars. Like, there's not even wolves over here. You get some buns, you get a few deer, possibly ptarmigans. Well, the biggest threat in this area is just not falling off that big railway. As long as you don't do that, you should survive. I would like to find some ptarmigan, that way we can get some more down going. So the trader does like us down. And our bedroll is gonna need some touching up soon too, so... Our sleep gauge is almost gone, but I think we can push ahead. There goes your pie. Over here is a cave. If you're first coming through here, there's some buns too. Birch bark on the ground. There's plenty of that further up ahead. I was thinking about going to grab it. But there's a cave over there. Sometimes the rope to traverse down and go to Bleak Inlet would be in there, so it's worth checking out. If not there, there's another cave up ahead, close to where you're gonna come out at Mystery Lake. And if it's not in there, you double back, and there's a railway car you can go inside. You'll find it there. We've already gone through that process, as we can see. The rope is attached. Like I said, we're going to go to the Carter Dam first. We're going to go all the way through it, come out the other side, go across. Vaughn's rifle is in the pipe over there. We shall grab that if I can get up this fucking area. There you go. Get through all this. I'm at least gonna bring it into the dam. Seeing how we're so overweight, I might leave it behind. But that's gonna fluctuate because we're gonna drink water, we're gonna eat our deer meat. I might even just leave the deer meat behind because we can easily replenish that. Fries are done. I believe Facebook is letting me know somebody joined dating and probably wants me to send them a message, but that's not going to happen. Let's find out. You might like to meet Amanda. Check out their dating profile now. No, fuck Amanda. Well, I'm sure somebody's gonna try to, but it won't be me. Random. Alright, next order of business. Let's go over to... Oh. Oh, okay. I thought he was fucking dead. Looked like he was sloped over. Stumped over. Odd. How are we on Old Man's Beard? I know we grabbed a little bit. Okay, we got plenty. I'm gonna leave that behind for later. Because again, much like your other harvestable items, once you pluck it, it's gone. It's not gonna respawn in. With the exception of the coal in the mines, that will constantly replenish. But your saplings... the birch bark too. The birch bark will keep replenishing itself. But your old man's beard, your reishi mushrooms, your berries, once you grab them, they're gone. They will not come back. But look who thought about future him. There's some water here. We left some food on the ground, and if we need to do repairs, we have guts. Actually, speaking of... Yeah, it's still fine. I could do the deerskin pants. But why waste it? What's this at? Still at 98%. That's fucking good. Coolio. Alright, probably don't need a fire. We should be alright. Let's drink some water. Eat some grub. And then while I lay myself down for some shut-eye, I'm gonna go make some water. Actually, you know what? Let's only sleep for like a couple of hours just to get to the dam. We'll sleep in there. But, yeah, I will return momentarily. Alright, much better now. I can actually focus. That'll be helpful moving forward. So with that, and the other side of things, I feel like I should hunt a deer, or we can leave a nice pile of meat here. Oh, actually, no. You know what? I change of plans. We're cooking skill 5. We can eat this if it goes bad, so I'll just leave that right here. That takes care of that. Another strategy I try to employ, and I definitely suggest to others, especially those learning the game. Every time you stop, try to sprinkle about some water and some food here and there. That way when you're retracing your steps, you won't have to go out of your way. You'll already have provisions set aside. You may embark off from a place with plenty of stuff available to you, but when you come back, you might be freshly fucked. So probably a good idea to have that stuff ready for you, just in case. It has been a lifesaver many, many times. Because yes, you can hunt a deer, you can grab up some rabbits, but if you don't have any firewood, and it's too cold or too dark to get some, you're not going to be able to cook it. So, to already have it ready and just there for the gobble, probably for the best. Like food definitely, but like with some exceptions, like if you have a whole bunch of cabins around with toilets, like you don't really need to worry about the water per se, as long as you leave yourself some. But like an area like this location, you would want to leave like a good couple of bottles of water, maybe some meat. Like either in these trailers or at the dam itself. Then probably do that like over at the cabin office or maybe like the fishing huts. And then leave yourself some supplies at the trapper's cabin. That way, regardless if wherever you are in the region, if things go bad, you can just divert to a nearby location to get yourself set back up. Playing it safe, it's never a bad idea. Speaking of, I don't think we need any firewood here. I'm pretty sure I looked over here for items previously. I don't even know if there would be anything over here. I'm curious though. Yeah, just a bunch of pallets. There are a few random items you may find out here. There's usually a dead body over by that area. And the pipes over there, sometimes you might find a manual inside it. We have to keep your eyes peeled. But this is going to be a toss-up. So we're losing daylight. If there's an aurora, there's going to be problems. So these red wires on the ground, not all of them, but if they're attached to like a green little like cylinder, they will get electrified during an aurora and they will fuck you up. 32% you can stay. Lantern fuel. I just want to move that away from everything else. I don't see myself doing anything with it, but if we come back this way, I might bring it back to Coastal Highway. Yeah, we'll take the Stormlands with us. You won't be able to see if we don't. And now I'm wondering, did I think I went topside? Oh, hi, I missed that. God damn. Oh, maybe we didn't. Alright, let's grab that pry bar. No, probably would have been wise to go get the rifle, come back, and then do this shit. I don't always do the wisest things, so this should come to no shock to anybody. But yeah, you do have 2 toilets over here, and a pair of trail boots. Awesome. And another private, god damn it. What are you at quality-wise? Yeah, you can stay there. So, you do have water available here, too. And since I haven't gone through these lockers, I damn sure didn't go through those toilets, so they're still full. Ah, hey, Christmas lights. Ain't that festive? That's fucking new. I usually go down there. There's usually not items to be found. That was a unique thing to come across. I know those weren't there before. Nothing up here. If I remember correctly, sometimes you might find a whetstone up there. Now, what you'll always find is this bottle of water. It's always there. And sometimes there'll be ammunition right here. There you go. Ooh. We'll go through those on the way back. A bandage in the medical locker? Who would have thought? And some salty crackers. 1 combat pants. I'm gonna bring those down to the entrance. We'll leave them there. Same with you. Alright, paste will look inside. Sometimes they sneak shit by you. Nah. You don't tend to do any cartography. I mean, if you're early on in the game and you're not familiar with the regions, it's good to have some charcoal on you at all times. But I've already done the faithful cartographer run, so... That being said, I usually, barring a few exceptions, don't tend to use charcoal. File-cabinet beef jerky. The best of all the beef jerkies. But like, if you're unfamiliar with like a region and you just want to like get your bearings, it's worthwhile to break out a piece of charcoal and just see where exactly in the region you're at to try to make your way back to more familiar territory. But for me, I'm usually always overweight. So the less that I'm carrying, the better, and for me, charcoal is just pretty much useless carry weight. But it's easy enough to come across. Most of your pre-made fires, the fire barrels, fireplaces will always have it. Oh, I think we got rifle ammunition on the ground. No, we have a revolver. 62%. think we already have one down at the entrance, but we'll bring that down too. And a sewing kit, what a shock. But yeah, I think it's either you're gonna find the revolver ammunition where we found it, or you'll find rifle ammo over on the other side of these desks. Or you'll find nothing. Sometimes that's the case too. The joys of RNG. And I think that's pretty much everything. Yep. Oh, that was wrong. We got Snappy Cola. Sometimes they will sneak items behind, like, these busted up doors when they're leaning against the lockers. If you don't see it, I wouldn't recommend breaking out a locker door just to get a look. Usually there's not going to be anything. I went through all that. Yes, I think it'd be stacks of paper and maybe more beef jerky. I'm not concerned with looking. This might have something, though. Jackal! Wonderful. Appreciate it. We did already go through all that. We went through the save, so we don't need to mention that. Alright, let's get rid of some of this weight, shall we? Revolver. Oh, that sucks. I was hoping there was going to be some bullets in it at least. Sometimes that's the case, not all the time, huh? I sound like Bill Hader. Cool. Sometimes I'm told I sound like Peter Griffin. But, I'll chalk that up as a compliment. I appreciate it. And another job I worked at over is the guy told me that I come off like Ron Swanson. Like, yo, you're exactly like Ron Swanson, like your mannerisms and all that. I'm like, I have no idea who the fuck you're talking about. Oh, Parks and Recreation. Like, yeah, I tried watching it. Didn't take. But Nick Offerman is actually pretty hilarious. So, again, I took that as a compliment as well. What is my accent, by the way? I am a Bostonian, otherwise known as a mass hole. But I don't often speak with a Boston accent. I can enunciate my R's, like car, whereas most Bostonians would say car. It occasionally slips out, not gonna lie, but for the most part. But I've had people confuse me as being Southerner. A story that I've actually brought up a few times on the streams. I was camping in New Hampshire back in my teens, and they had like a little rec center with like arcade games, pool table and stuff. So me and my buddy were walking up there, and like the campgrounds, they had like the weekly rentals, which is what we were, and then they had like seasonal campers, and those fuckers had golf carts and stuff. So she comes driving by us, and she like asked me something, and says, "Oh, are you from the South?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm from the South of Boston." Fucking. That's not what I meant. I'm like, well, that's where I'm from, so I don't have to tell you. You asked an honest answer. I asked an honest question. I gave you an honest answer. If you don't like the answer, well, fuck you. Sounds like a you problem. As goes for this, we know we don't have to look through anything because we're pretty thorough. Mainly, we just need to get down, get outside, go around, grab the rifle, and get back in here. Hopefully before an Aurora kicks in, because, yeah, this area would kill you. Like, I've tried to sneak through this, and oh, you get fried to a crisp. Like, the wires won't kill you instantaneously, but if you chill on them, they're gonna end your run. That's a foolish way to lose 100 days worth of progress, so we're not gonna do that. Oh, hey, it's snowing again. But, yeah, if you're first coming through here, you will guaranteed find a storm lantern next to this Porsche. But there's possibly going to be another storm lantern prior to getting there. But I would recommend bring a torch. Oh, hey, look, another storm lantern. I think I left this here for the purpose of regardless of whichever entrance I come in. But you can't come back in this door, so I guess maybe not. Whatever. Fuck it. But we might do a switcheroo on the way back. I don't know. That's another one, like... I have used the term wicked before, but not like the typical Macedonian. Like, it's wicked piss, I can't... But, yeah, no, it's 50-50. It could go either way. Are they Mainers or are they Mennonites? Minnesotans? Honestly, don't know what the terminology would be for Maine folk. I just pretty much consider them to be Canadians. I have been to Maine, though. Very rural, very nice. And my aunt and uncle, I don't know if they're even still around anymore, they lived in Vermont, and their neighbors was the band Fish. Fucking random. I don't know if you've ever heard the band Fish. You're not missing much. They're like the Grateful Dead from Timu. There's our rifle. Oh yeah, 6.61 pounds. Yeah, definitely the lightest rifle in the game. Alright. But my sister's ex-fiance, he was huge into the band Fish, and she was like very huge into the band, Dave Matthews Band. So like, she hated Fish, he hated Dave Matthews, but as a trade-off, like, he would go to Dave Matthews with her, with the understanding she would go to Fish with him. I just remember, like, one night I was babysitting my nieces for him when they went to the Fish concert. She came back and I was like, how was it? And it's like, they were jumping up and down on the stage on trampolines, and the only lyrics I remember is, read a fucking book. Pick up a fucking book. And I'm like, that sounds like a wonderful time. Pick up a fucking book. Which, like, made me curious, but not enough to, like, find out, like, what the song was and what the rest of the lyrics were. But that's about the extent of my knowledge of the band Fish. With one caveat, Trey Anastasio, the lead singer of Fish, did a team up with Les Claypool of Primus and somebody else, I forget who. I do like Les Claypool's work. Primus is good shit. Though if you're a fan of Primus, Primus sucks. Fans will understand. Primus is also an acquired taste. I'm trying to remember who the third is. It's kind of like the fucking three tenors. Like everybody knows Pavarotti. And then there's the second guy that most people remember. And then, there's the third guy. It was somebody from, like, one of the jam bands. But yeah, they were called Oysterhead. And I only really recall one song they did. It really wasn't that memorable. I think that about do it for here. So let's get back to the entrance, which is perfect timing. We're gonna ditch this stone lantern for the other one, which will hopefully have fuel in it. That may be the reason I left it behind over here. We'll know better in a second. If not, we have torches. Probably want to extinguish that first, though. There you go. No, it's good lantern fuel. Awesome. And since we got Vaughn's rifle, there's really no other reason to go through the dam again, so we should be alright. Customarily, I try to carry 2 torches and 2 to 3 flares on me. The flares more so to ward off wolves, because they work in whatever type of environmental conditions you're in. The torches are great. If you're on Interloper, people tend to use those to start their fires. But here on Stalker, not really an issue. I think we're carrying like 118 matches right now. But torches are great for like wandering through caves and stuff. They last long, and they're easy enough to produce. Alright, we got Vaughn's rifle. We're probably going to post up by the entrance. And we'll do a little bit of inventory maintenance, because we need to... Well, actually, no. We have pads. We'll be able to climb the rope. What am I talking about? And then once we get to the ammo bench, we're going to get rid of all the stump remover and the dusting sulfur. That'll be like 5 pounds of carry weight gone. Coming back will be a lot easier, but we also have other options. We're probably going to come back through Forlorn Muskeg. This is the whole reason that I'm going the way I'm going, so I don't have to come back the way we go in. Oh, I keep doing that. But if you're going to Bleak Inlet to open up the ammo bench, I suggest going the way that I'm going about it. I think you kind of have to. Because, yeah, there's like a ranger tower that has a rope up at it. You have to grab that to go attach it to be able to access that section. Whereas if you come in from Forlorn Muskeg, you're not going to be able to reach that, and you're just going to have to turn back around. safe right here. There's another thing you don't want to do. You don't want to lay your bedroll down on electrified wires. You'll go to sleep thinking, oh yeah, no, fucking bring on the new day, and you shuffled off into the long dark. What happened? Oh, don't give me food poisoning. Oh yeah, we can't get food poisoning. We're cooking skill of 5. What am I talking about? So let's see. We got rid of the storm lantern, so that's not why we weigh so much. Oh yeah, I picked up these MREs. I'm gonna keep one on me. The other 2 I'll leave here. Again, not to worry. We have 4 pies. These give us an extra 5 pounds of carry weight, which will put us over. Or close. I mean, all this water is kind of wasteful to have on us, too. But like I said, we have the toilet, so I'm not going to leave it here. I'll drop it in the cave back in the ravine. Is there anything else we might need to do before we head out of here? Yes, we need to put the crampons on, because we're climbing a rope. We need to drop you. We need to drop you. I thought we grabbed more clothes. Oh yeah, the pants, but we had to drop them. Okay. Technically, I could leave some of these here, the arrow shafts and the arrowhead, but we have the saplings already here if we need to make arrowheads. Did I put any in here already? No, it's empty. The other thing that I tend to do is the workbenches that I pass by, if I have excess arrow shafts, arrowheads, and crow feathers, I tend to leave preferably enough to make 10 arrows. It's not like a necessity, it's just something like my own peace of mind. But I find that works out well. To help keep the run going. Yeah, it's gonna be cold. We'll sleep at the cave to top off. I think we're in good standing right now. But yeah, in order to access the ammo workbench at the cannery, you need to go to, it's like a satellite station or a signal tower. It's a little like shed area. But you need to go in there to get the access code to open the door, which you can only open during an aurora. So my way of going about it is come in the way that we're going to be coming in. Go straight for the access code. Then work my way down to the cannery. Get there before the aurora. Because there's timber wolves. And they suck a cock. More so during an aurora. But there's also a bear that's going to greet you. And we were also informed that they've introduced a new bear to the area, which is going to be where we're entering in from. As far as the cougar, I have no idea where he's located. I think it's over by the cave that leads to Forlorn Muskeg. But you got that to look forward to. It was already a fist fuck, but adding a cougar on top of it, all the more reason to not go there. We get over 1,700 hours in the game. I think we're more than adequately prepared to take him on. Hopefully survive to tell the tale. So I have yet to actually kill a cougar, so maybe he'll be the first. Yeah, what we're gonna do here, we are gonna leave some water, we're gonna fill our sleep gauge a little bit more, and we are gonna head down the rope. Oh, that'll lighten the load a little bit. Let's see, let's go for 4 hours of sleep. Because another thing about Bleak Inlet, it is one of the colder regions in the game. I think Sundered Pass is the coldest. Bleak Inlet was always known as one of the colder regions, so it's best to go middle of the day when the day is at its warmest. Notch that off. I'm actually going to eat one of these so we can keep the ones that we're carrying. Oh, that didn't work. I got 2 pieces. Okay. We're going to get more food water out there, but fuck it. That was just to be prepared for the future, but like I said, there's deer and rabbits over here at all times, so. Speaking of, there's one. Kinda hoping we would have found some ptarmigans. It's not to say that there aren't any over here, there was one location we didn't go over to. It's a small little bunny grove. It's kinda tucked away. I would venture to guess there's ptarmigans in here. If not, you're gonna find them in Mystery Lake. I'm trying to get ahead of the game as far as the ptarmigan feathers, just because we need it for our bedroll when we go to repair it, but the trader has been looking for ptarmigan downs quite often, so I'd rather just get a nice stockpile and have them ready. But yeah, so you attach the rope, come on down here. Don't worry about your sleep gauge, because there is a cave nearby. Hello, Mr. Bun Bun. We have a welcoming party. But there's a fallen railroad car that's going to be right behind us. There you go. You can tuck in there. What is this? There's nothing. I don't think there's any items over there. But yeah, you can pop in here. There's usually an item or 2. Dead body, I guess. Mm-hmm. And a hunting knife. Can I interact with the hunting knife? That's definitely a trade-up. Go energy drink. I'm gonna leave that on you. I don't usually use those. Cloth will tick. That bar will tick. Soda will tick. The heck and stew. And antibiotics. I'll take them with me. But yeah, if you have some firewood, you can set up a fire and sleep here. But like I said, there's also a cave not too far up here. Like if you wanted to climb up the rope, you would definitely want to get your sleep gauge full, or crack an emergency stone. Either one would be fine. more often than not, I just use that to climb down. I don't tend to climb back up that way. It all depends on what's going on and where you want to head, so. You'll pop out here, you'll find some bun-buns frolicking around, most likely. I should probably grab these cattail stalks. Again, very small likelihood I'm coming back through here. I don't think I need the heads for anything, it was the stalks. We don't need tenders, we definitely don't need the heads. But the porta soup recipe calls for 6 cattail stalks, so. Though I usually carry cattail stalks anyway as a light form of vitamin C to keep scurvy at bay. If I go a while without eating anything that has it, I'll just chop two of those down and I'm usually good for a while. Here's your cave. It's firewood, and what do you got for us? Survive the outdoors. I'll take it. We don't need it. I think we're already closing in on level 4, if not already at... Yeah, we're just above 4. But if we get bored and need to kill time, crank that up and use it to start a fire. Let me see. We got half a sleep gauge. Was there... Good, alright. I didn't want to lay down the bedroll to put more damage on it, but since this is here, let's sleep for 2 hours. I imagine we're going to go straight either to the lookout tower or the shed. It all depends on what awaits us. There's gonna be timber wolves and a possibility of a bear. So if we need to duck for cover, we'll probably go to this lookout tower. But I want to push to get to the shed and maybe hole up there to get ready for the next day. But I have not been over here in quite some time. Let alone before the update, so I know things have changed. Yep. Coming out here takes a little bit of doing. But you can make your way back up this way. It's a little confusing the first couple times you do it. Let's take a look at the map. Oh yep, cougar in play. Again, I believe that's over by the cave exit to go to Forlorn Muskeg. I doubt he's up here in the top region. Notable things about this little area over here. Wait. No. Is that? Yeah. Look at the cattail stalks. There is sometimes, not always, but sometimes a prepper cache up in this little quadrant, which we're going to go look for. But it's off the beaten path, so it's easy to miss. just randomly stumbled upon it when I was doing the Faithful Cartographer run. But you may come across timber wolves up here, so be wary. Pretty sure I've come across them up here. I got 14 cattail stocks. Let's keep grabbing some more. The likelihood of coming back through here is very slim, so might as well get what I can now. But the ice up here, you don't have to worry about it. It's not going to break on you. The ice down below, fucking good luck to you. Taken many a swim, traversing the lower half of this area. Again, probably want to be on fucking toes in case Mr. Bear is around. And if not, we got 5 in the chamber. Oh, let's get you loaded. Fucking hell. So I imagine since it's lighter, the shots probably aren't as powerful. Whereas I think Barb's rifle has like a little bit more of a kick to it. Anyhow. You're loaded. So if we go back that way and go up, pretty sure we can go up that way. Can't really see where the shit. Trying to see where the ranger tower was. Because there's usually timber wolves frolicking about outside of it. We're on the pathway to get there. Oh fuck. Game crash.